Excuse me. Hey, what's up, everybody? Arclight84 back for a new video. Finally, I know it's been a while since I've posted anything for the channel. Again, apologies for that, as I've been pretty busy. I'd recently been on vacation, which turned out to be not as enjoyable and relaxing as we were hoping it would have been. There's been a lot of stress and issues along the way while there, and not long after we got back. So there was that, and then between that, dealing with IRL stuff, work and such, I've not had a chance to do much recording or even streaming. I was hoping I could have done a stream within the past day or so ago, but scheduling has been kind of a pain, especially since they've got me switched back to doing night shifts again. But I am blabbing. You don't want to hear me blab. You want to see what I've got for you tonight. So this is if you saw one of my past Twitch streams, I thought I'd do a just a freestyle stream of what is known as a Super Mario Brothers randomizer. This one in particular is based on the software that lets you generate such randomizers, done by Coolcord. I believe that's his name. Let me see. Cool. Okay, it doesn't say the name. Then it says the software is level-headed. This is, as of the time of this recording, the latest version, 0.3.0. As there are supposedly other options or other features that they said that will be added at a later date. But for now, this is the best. This is the latest one that I've been messing around with. With this level-headed in particular, in case you don't know, you can make a based on using a Super Mario Brothers ROM, if you happen to obtain one. You can create either a Super Mario Brothers 1 style or a Lost Levels style. In this case, I did Lost Levels, since you have a Mario game and a Luigi game. So the way things work, as far as Mario, his movements are, as well as Luigi being a higher jumper but slides around all the time, and Mario being more the well-rounded, applies here. Meanwhile, other features you can randomize different forms of soundtracks that come with this software, which I have pretty much everything on random at this point. I've randomized all the power-ups. I've randomized all the music. I've randomized all the levels. I've made all the different layout of levels, from overworld, underworld, water. Everything is randomized and very common. So I don't know. That way I won't know what to expect until I get to that point. We don't know how many worlds, how many levels we'll be doing. It could be short, it could be long, but I at least wanted to do a video for you guys from start to finish on at least one of these things before I probably pack it in and move on to another randomizer, because it's been a lot of fun. It's been a pretty interesting experience. Sometimes I've even had so much as auto-scrolling, which it's not really my particular favorite thing, but I've dealt with it, here and there sometimes when I can. You can adjust the difficulty if you can jack up the enemy AI, make it ridiculous, or you can make it super easy. There's even a feature where it does the level for you. You start at the end of the flagpole, and it's automatic until the castle. There's a power-up test. There's all kinds of stuff, and like I said, there's supposed to be more to be added in the future, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to check out this software. If you want to give it a try yourself sometime and mess around with it, please feel free. Like I said, I'm going to check out some other randomizers in the coming future. Meanwhile, we are going to do today, let's see, do I want to do Luigi or Mario? Let's going to start with Mario. So we're starting underwater, and you'll notice it doesn't tell me how many lives I got. For that reason, I decided to go, since we're going to be going from start to finish, I decided to say, screw it. We're doing infinite lives because you're not going to find many lives anyway, and sure, they tend to be generous with the coins and whatnot, but I was like, screw it, I'm gonna beat it anyway, so I might as well just left infinite lives. It'll take however many time. The only way I won't beat this game is if I decide to just straight up quit. But this is gonna be this isn't for rage purposes. I've already done that on stream, so I'm not doing that again. This is just normal freestyling. Randomizer. And that's what we're just going to leave it with. So, it even randomizes what enemies, how the levels are created. Everything's new. Different kinds of sprites. Even how Mario's got its own little special classic look and whatnot. And that's what I found to be one of the beauties of randomizing. You don't know what kind of graphics, sprites, and levels to expect. I mean, everything is like hashed out every single time when you generate a seed. When you're making one of these randomizers, so always has a way of keeping things interesting. Now, this might not be one of the best. I'll say up front, this might not be one of the best kind of randomizers to use. I'm sure there's probably something better out there, and you're welcome to point it out to me in the comments below if you wish. I might check that out in particular and see for myself in the near future. Right now, this is one of many I know of that works, and that's what I'm going with. And that was a bit of a short level, surprisingly. I kind of thought it'd be a little bit longer, but okay. Yeah, they really none of the music, none of the soundtracks used in these levels are familiar. And another thing I will point out, and I'm assuming they'll fix this up in a later patch or a later update of this, is every time I've made a different kind of randomizer, different levels and everything, and it looks like they're going with the regular fireballs. There's different kinds of projectile power-ups that you can also get depending on what you have it set to, whether it be bouncing balls or straight balls or balls that like shoot along the ground. I've had that happen once. I like the power one that's seems more like a straight up bullet that shoots out than anything else. I thought that was kind of cool. That was a crappy jump, especially when you're Big Mario. I also had the hammer suit occur one time, which that was kind of cool. I think especially since it was more of a Mario Brother 3-ish type of deal. And wow, that kind of sucked. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see. But at any rate, yeah. So yeah, there's all if you wanted to set to a certain power up that you want to try to get for your projectile. Just like I said, there's different features in there. All right, going back to the pipes. Pipes, right? I had noticed that I've not been able to go down a single pipe in all these new levels that generate. So there doesn't seem to be anything as far as like bonus rooms and such. So I guess no bonuses, just pretty much straight up from start to finish. Just avoid the product plants. So no biggie right there. Okay. I might have to go Small Mario for this little bit and just try to find another mushroom afterwards, since this one does not want me to make it across, whether I run and jump or not as Big Mario. Didn't used to have this kind of problem. So let's see if whoa, that was close. Whew, that was close. Almost got bit right there. Okay. Alright, finally made it across that pit. Now I just gotta see if I can find another mushroom somewhere. But you know, for it being from what it seems like an early beta style randomizer, and there's a lot more to come. I mean, I do like the features added to this already. Like you can get a flagpole whether you're underwater, underground, or whichever. And it can go past World 1.4, for example. It can go 5, 6, 7. I had to go all the way. I did one randomizer I messed around with. I had to go all the way up to where you go through 10 levels in the first world or so before moving on. Before finally getting to the castle level and moving on to the next world. It's crazy. It could be short or it could be pretty lengthy. Again, it's the power of randomizing. So, who knows? Now, that said, this might get... I don't know if this will be done in a single video, or if I might divide it into parts. Haven't quite decided that yet, but this is more or less going to be a start to finish type of deal, because we don't know when this will end, so it'll say so otherwise. Right now, we're on level 1-4, so not quite at the castle level, but we shall see. Alright, go away, Percher. And we're at the end of this level. And it's another little castle, so I guess we're going to World 1.5. World 1.5, here we go. And it's one of those island type levels over water. That's nice. Let's see. So far, so good. It's not looking too bad. It'd be nice if I could have a fire flower. This might be a little bit of there. Yep. There we go. I kind of look like a little bit like Wario, like an 8-bit Wario for some reason, with that kind of getup. So bright and yellowy. Whoop. Wow, that fireball went right through him. I don't know what the heck happened there. Normally I would get a 1-up, but I got infinite lives anyway, so who cares? Okay, is that... That's... No, still not going to a castle level yet. Got another... 1-6. And it looks like it's changing seasons on us. Yeah, every time I need to stop trying to go in pipes. I mean, none of these pipes work. Every single time I try a pipe, I don't ever go to a bonus room or nothing. And here's one of very rare stars to get. I'm usually lucky to find maybe one throughout an entire randomizer game. I didn't expect to find one this soon. I thought maybe later I could get one, like when I really needed it, but you know, I'll take it. Oops. Another thing I've another feature I tend to like, depending on how what difficulty you set it as. If you take a hit, and if you have firepower, you will not automatically shrink. You will just go back to being Big Mario, and then if you get hit again, then you'll shrink a bit. I mean, ever since, let's see, Mario 3 started doing that. I want to say Mario World did that, but no, they just had that's when they started doing the item box thing. You shrink, and then you just have the whatever item it automatically gives to you. And we're doing World 1-7. Another... Oh, that sucks. Crap. So much for that. Doing another island level. We're doing another island level. As a mini Mario. As a mini Mario. Can I get past my bed? Okay, yeah, we're back again. There we go. That's better. So far, it's not been too terribly bad. Just your run-of-the-mill Goomba, Koopa Troopas, Paratroopas, stuff like that. I haven't dealt with anything serious, like anything crazy, like bullet bills and especially the godforsaken hammer brothers. I always hate dealing with those guys. Okay, I've got to be getting close to a castle level. I have to be. Okay. My pad. I noticed the pad has been getting a little bit iffy lately as far as the directional button goes. Sometimes it doesn't want. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in the direction I try to aim it for. Like sometimes I go down more than I do right, for example, or something. I was thinking at some point of maybe laying a few dollars down and investing in a new PC pad. Something cheap, nothing too expensive. Because one I currently use doesn't have any kind of analog to it. It's like your basic run-of-the-mill, like if it was think of it as like a PS1 controller before the DualShock analog got brought in. So, keep it old-fashioned. But I may have to consider getting one with analog at some point. For some of the other games that would do better with analog instead of always directional pad. So here we are at 1-8. And we are still nowhere near a castle level yet. That is insane. Is this finally a castle level? Oh my god, it is! It was underwater the whole time! 1-9. So there's 9 levels per world in this particular randomizer. Okay. So it could mean that we don't have to do many worlds to finish this game. At least in my experience dealing with these past kinds of past randomizers, doing it off camera and whatnot. If it's long worlds, you don't have to do many to finish it. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. It could be a long adventure. We'll have to see. So, already near Bowser. Oops. Gotta watch my footing here. Like to keep my fire flower if possible. I tend to have bad luck trying to keep this on. That's a red Bowser with hair. That's weird. That is so weird. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Of course she is.